What stance should you use on your serve? Well, there's two stances that a lot of coaches and players refer to. One is the platform stance. The other is the pinpoint stance. I'm going to reveal why I believe one of those stances is the best. My name is Jeff Salzenstein. I'm the founder of Tennis Evolution, former top 100 AT player, Stanford All-American, and just totally obsessed with helping players get better. I mean, that's what I love to do. I'm a coach at heart, and I love to help. So that's what we're going to do in today's video, where we talk about the stance on the serve. Let's get into it. The whole idea is for me to provide a ton of value for you today, so that if you like it, you could give us a thumbs up and tell your friends all about our channel. With the stances, we have the pinpoint stance, all right? The pinpoint stance, where you move up the back foot, okay? So you get into this position and you bring the foot up like this, okay? That is the pinpoint stance. The back foot moves before you make contact with the ball. Then we have the platform stance, where you get into a stance and you do not move your feet. You keep them stationary. Now, one little adjustment to talk about here is that you are allowed on a platform stance to unweight the front foot and pick it up like that. That is still considered a platform stance. It becomes a pinpoint stance when the back foot moves at any point in the motion before contact. Is that clear? Great. Let's keep moving. Now, I like the platform stance. I know you pinpoint players out there are going to be mad at me, but hey, here's the deal. I'm going to break it down for you. You might feel like you have better rhythm with your pinpoint motion, and that may be true, and I'm not here to tell you to change today. But one reason might be because you aren't able to actually load into your back leg to serve. So a lot of players that can't use their hip, they can't coil properly, they're just going to default and bring this foot up and say, hey, it's more natural to me. Well, yes, it's more natural because you physically aren't able to load into this hip. So just keep that in mind, that there could be a physical limitation keeping you from feeling comfortable in a platform stance. All right, now let's get into the reasons. First reason I like the platform stance is we are cutting down variables. So essentially, if I get into a comfortable stance here, all I have to do is focus on turning and tossing and moving my upper body and then bending my knees. I don't have to add the extra variable of bringing this foot up and timing the motion. Okay, so that's really important, is to remove that variable. All right, now, the next reason, and I already alluded to it, was that tempo. So if you don't have your tempo right, where your lower body and your upper body are connected, it's going to throw your serve off completely. So if you bring this racket up like this, and then you get this foot here, and this racket's already dropping, it's out of sync. It's not coordinated. So I believe it's easier to find tempo just by having your feet solid, and then you can get into your motion. Okay. So again, that extra variable is going to throw your tempo off. All right. So another reason is the inability to turn and coil as well in the pinpoint compared to the platform. So if I bring this foot up, and a lot of players bring this foot up right to the side, look at my hip now. I'm now basically facing towards the net when I'm making contact. Even if I bring this foot up here, I'm not going to be able to turn my hips as much. And there are great servers that do this, and they really turn their shoulders and don't turn their hips, and they have great serves. But I still think it's not as efficient as the platform. So what you're going to do is, if you get into a platform serve like this, now if I toss the ball, look at my coil, look at my turn, look at where my hip is in relation to my body. Remember the pinpoint, I was here. So you're losing the ability to really drive off of the back leg and the back hip, the back foot to hit a great serve, okay? So watch the difference here. Here's one pinpoint where I bring this foot up and you can see the lack of turn. Okay, so really you're going to be arming the serve a lot more. But if I get into a platform stance and I slide this foot back, then I can get incredible turn and disguise. And that's what it's all about, finding that disguise as well on the serve. All right, so we've talked about the platform stance and why it's better than the Pinpoint stance. And the reasons why is you remove that one variable of the foot moving, and you can actually practice your serve drills in the platform stance. You can develop better tempo, all right? You can develop better tempo. And finally, you can actually turn your hips easier. So those are 3 big reasons to consider it. Again, a lot of great servers use a Pinpoint stance. I'm not here to tell you to change. I'm just presenting the different reasons why. One more bonus tip for you. When I studied with John Yandel back in the day, we looked at all the different servers with Pinpoint and with platform. And the best servers in the world that had Pinpoint, they had less spin on their serve than the guys that had platform serves. There was more spin. Why? Again, because of that turn, and the contact point was here versus here. So you were able to create more spin actually with a platform. And then you can hit more spin and gain more control. Again, a lot of great servers with a Pinpoint, but I prefer the platform. My name is Jeff Salzenstein, again, the founder of Tennis Evolution. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and finally, I've got a free gift for you. All you have to do is tap to text. That's right, tap to text. Somewhere in this video, you'll see a link or in the description below. Why are you going to do that? Because I'm offering you a free course. I don't know about you, but I like to get free things. I want you to download the free tennis course, and you're going to do it by downloading the free Tennis Evolution app. It's an absolutely amazing opportunity for you to take these lessons on the court with you so that you can learn. Click the link in this video or somewhere in the description below, or you can type in the word YouTube to 720-730-2090. Will get you instant access to the Tennis Evolution app. Thanks so much for your time today, and we'll see you at the next lesson.